How you doing, Duff here? I'm actually at my house, which has been a rare thing lately. Almost all my filming has been on the road since I've gotten the basic skill to be able to ride without falling. But there's a couple, I'm trying to kind of keep pushing to elevate my skills somewhat. Two things that I haven't really messed with is one, going backwards, and two, being able to step on the bot in a more controlled and relaxed manner. A lot of times I see guys that are good, you know, they'll step on the other one foot on there, and then their other foot, they'll get the bot rolling, and they can kind of just slowly bring the other one up and place it how they want. And the reason they can do that is because they've mastered the skill of centering their balance over the bot, even though they're on one leg, which isn't something that I have mastered at all. You'll notice when I hop on, it's still like it's like a jump, and it feels like I feel like I have like a fraction of a second to get on there, or else I'm going to fall off. So I really want to be able to get on and off in a more smooth manner, and that's all about keeping your center of balance over the wheel. So I want to practice that, and like I said, going backwards, which who the hell knows how that's going to go. Yesterday I was by a high chain link fence, and just a little bit I practiced going backwards, just let go of the fence, kind of drifted backwards a little bit without holding the fence. Might have went, I don't know, a foot or two, and it didn't feel terribly unstable. So of course doing it out in the open is an entirely different thing. So I have on my full crash pads, wrist guards, elbow guards, and knee pads, just in case something bad happens. I think I've been putting this off because I fell so much learning to ride that I've been trying to like avoid that feeling. I don't want to fall, you know, but doing these new things is not going to lend itself to not falling. There's going to be a learning curve, so we'll see how it goes. Who knows? And I figured I might as well do this as well before my new pads come from Ian. You'll see yesterday I added a blood stain to the one pad as well from when I was riding through the bushes. It kind of cut my lower leg, and then that transferred to the bot. So anyways, I'm gonna do some normal riding first, and then try some of these more advanced moves. All right, I think what I'll try first is the more graceful step on and step off, because of the two skills. I think that would be the less difficult of the two. So let's see how that goes. I'm gonna just do it on the flat down here. Probably better off to do it in the school. There's all these cars that drive by, and I don't know, kind of distracting, but we'll do it here anyways. It's definitely not what I mean. It's a little better. Okay, that's interesting. I remember watching a video, it's in another language, I don't remember who it was, but he mentioned for the starting position, kind of creating a triangle. Foot on the bot, your foot that's not on the bot, and then you, where you kind of have it spaced out like that. Usually when I'm getting on, I have my foot that's not on the bot right next to the pedal. But it kind of feels like when I have the foot that's on the ground farther away from the bot, it naturally keeps my center of balance over. So I was able to hop on in not quite a desperation, quick hopping movement. So let me try that a few more times. Might not look that different to you, but it does feel better. That one wasn't so good. It's getting there. Alright, I think that is kind of key, at least for me, keeping that foot on the ground a decent distance from the bot before hopping on. I don't feel quite as panicked getting on. It feels like I have at least a split second of balance with just one foot on there, so I can get the foot on. Now the other issue is once I am on, have both feet on, I haven't gotten good at being able to like shift. Like if one of my feet aren't correct, I haven't gotten good at being able to shift that foot while I'm riding to a comfortable position without feeling like I'm going to tip. Usually that requires me grabbing onto a pole, so I guess that's phase 2 of it, but I'm going to do some more runs here, practicing getting on and off. Okay, that's an improvement for sure. I don't feel as rushed to get on there. And what I've been doing off camera was going down the driveway and then just trying to stop and back up a little bit. And I can go a little bit, but then I've had to step off every time. I think the big thing is trying to reverse quickly. Like Ian talks about popping it, going forward and then just quick popping back. And it feels like I'm doing that too slow and coming to like a dead stop that's too long, so I start to lose my balance and then go back, and then I can't recover from that. So let me try doing a few of those on camera. As you can tell, it's not pretty. Like, going backwards almost feels like a whole new set of, you have to kind of learn to trust yourself again, I think. Almost feels like starting over a little bit. Not as bad as starting from day one, but you know, 'cause as you can tell, I'm not like doing horrible wipeouts, but it just feels foreign, you know, which I'm sure it's like anything else. If I keep at it, it'll get better. But I do like the different mounting style. It feels a little more controlled to me, so that's cool. So alright, I'm going to stop filming for now unless I make some crazy progress, and just do some more practicing. Oh, I forgot there's a third minor thing that I wanted to try to get better at, and that's hopping small objects like curbs, lips of driveways, things like that. Not very good at that, so let me see if I can set up a small test here. Okay, there's my first conservative test. A small piece of 2x4 on its side. I'll approach from the right, and now I have a nice crash zone to the left, just in case. So let's see if I can jump that. Except I can tell right now my right foot is too far off the bot to squeeze it. Okay, that feels better. Even though it's very small, I feel nervous. I'll move closer to the grass. And although I shouldn't need much speed to clear something like that, I'm going to give myself some run-up room. Alright. I think I cleared it. Doesn't look like the wood moved. Ugh. Like most of my Ninebot One routing doesn't look graceful, but I cleared it. Didn't fall when I hit the grass. I really hate pushing my luck, but I'm curious if I can jump onto the lip of the driveway. I don't know if you can see certain spots of the driveway. You have a considerable edge there. The only concern is if I don't make it, it's a face plant for sure. And going grass onto concrete, not always a good thing. Yeah, what the hell. I'm going to try it. Just once. Alright, I think I'm going to try on the left side of the driveway. It's not quite as severe over there. It's still higher than the 2x4, but it's not as high as what I just focused on before. So let's try that way. Hopefully I can get a good run up in the grass. And I'll hop down into the grass first, okay, as a warm up, I guess. Alright, well, I didn't crash. Felt like when I hopped up, I guess my weight was backwards, so it just stopped the wheel dead in its tracks. Probably could have used some more speed too, I guess. And even hopping down felt a little weird, because I'm hopping down onto the grass, which is wet. The ground is kind of soft from all the rain we've been getting, so it's a little shaky. So maybe I'll try one more spot, because I hate failing at the end. Oh my God. The grass is so wet. If that was dry and hard, that would have been a hell of a lot easier, but that was really tough. But I stayed on. I can't wait to see how it looks. Probably looked ridiculous, but stayed on. So, and really, I noticed when I'm going off, I don't really. The first couple of times I was kind of like jumping as I was going off. I don't really need to do that. I just have to kind of get your legs squeezed into the bottom and just kind of bend your knees so they act like shock absorbers. So that was interesting. I'll mess around with that some more. So, so stepping on more easily, sort of successful. It's better. Going backwards, very, very basic. Got a long way to go there. And jumping, a little better than going backwards, and didn't face plant, so that's a big plus. But other than that, got a long way to go there as well. So it's been interesting. It'll be fun to work on these skills as well. You know, even though I never see myself being a trickster or even having the need, it doesn't really appeal to me. But it is good to know. It could help you with your everyday driving, I guess, or everyday riding. So that's it. Until next time, Duckman out.